In this quick Fjordur element guide, I will show you all the best locations to gather element shards on the Fjordur map. I'll show you the best kept secret on Fjordur, where you can easily get thousands of element shards in one of the safest element locations on any map in Ark. I will give you map and GPS coordinates of all of the new element shard locations that were just added to Fjordur with the latest patch just a couple of days ago, and I'll show you some other easy ways to get all the element you need on Fjordur without having to risk your life. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. I'm about to show you one of the best kept secrets on Fjordur. This element shard location will get you thousands of element shards completely safely. So we are here on the northern continent on the southern side of their coast, right where all of the huge waterfalls are. You could spot these from really far away. At the base of the castle, it goes all the way down to the coast. There's that little island over there and this rock on the right hand side. And if we keep going to the right, we're going to find this shipwreck off the coast. And we're right about here, close to that little island on the map. If we look up, we'll see this big plateau sticking up, and we're heading straight to the mountain side. And at the base of the mountain are these big purple crystals. And this is the location. This is the Amethyst Cave, the Aberration Cave, and it is absolutely full of element shards. Every single one of these rocks you see here on my screen have element shards in them. That's right. These regular, dumb, dull-looking rocks are full of element shards. Check this out. When I use a mining drill on these, we're going to get crazy amounts of element. This is a 1x server, and in just a few minutes, you can get thousands of element shards in this cave. Every single regular rock has element shards. And of course, you can use a metal pick, but it barely gets any element shards. Now, there's a lot of dangerous stuff further back in this cave, but in this front entrance, there's nothing to bother you. So you could technically spawn in a brand new character, grab a metal pick from the shipwreck out there I showed you, run into this cave, and within 2 minutes of creating your character, have element shards in your inventory. Now, if you don't have access to a mining drill, a good ankylosaurus is your best bet for getting the most element shards from any of these locations I'll show you. And sadly, a magmasaur is totally useless at collecting element shards. Now, there's some really good loot drops in this cave, so if you want to mine further back, just bring a good dino, eat all the nasty ravagers, grab your really good loot drops, and then go back to farming all of the rocks around here for thousands and thousands of element shards. And if you stay close to the entrance of this cave, this is the absolute safest place probably in all of Ark to get element shards. So this next element shard location is amazing, and it was just added a couple of days ago with a recent patch. So we're here at the volcanic island right next to Red Ob, and just below the obelisk is this big yellow sulfur flat area. And right next to that is a lava flow that goes down to the ocean. We're going to follow this lava river up past these twin lava falls, and you're going to find this place where it comes out of the volcano, and there's a bunch of flat area right over here. And if we look really closely next to the right-hand lava fall, you'll see a bunch of element crystals. And you can harvest these just like the other stuff I was showing you at a much higher concentration of element shards. But there's not nearly as many crystals, and there's a lot of dangerous stuff around here, but it's pretty easy to lure the dangerous dinos into the lava, and you can just watch it bake your troubles away. And once you barbecue all the nearby dinos, all of this element is all yours. And here's the map and GPS coordinates of this location. Now, this next element shard location is also brand new since the new patch. We are directly below the red obelisk, really close to that first location I showed you, and we are here next to these lava falls that go down to the ocean. If we continue along the coast towards the south, there's another lava river. We're going to follow up this river above the lava falls, and right below this huge lava fall is this section right here, and there is a bunch more element shard nodes. You can harvest these just like before, and there's a lot less dangerous stuff around these guys, but still keep an eye out for all kinds of stuff that might try to attack you, and make sure to bake it in the lava before you start harvesting. And here's the map and GPS coordinates of this location. So this is the main location people used to go to get element shards, and we are here on the southern continent. On the western side, there is this huge Wyvern Scar right here, and I'll show you the coordinates of the entrance in just a second. But if we head to the very end of the Wyvern Scar, all the way to the south, you'll see this purple glow on the other side, and there's all of these purple crystals. And here is the exact coordinates of this spot. If you dive straight down past the fire wyverns into this hole, you're going to be met with all kinds of dangerous stuff, including lava golems and magmasaurs as close to the surface as right around here. But if you keep going past everything and you get to the very bottom of this trench, you're going to find tons of magmasaurs, but there's also quite a few element crystals scattered all around this cave. So there's a bunch there, there's a bunch more down on this side, but you're going to have to fight off lots of magmasaurs in order to deal with this and get your element shards. This used to be the main place to get element shards, but they've nerfed this area with the latest patch. They reduced the element shards by 70% and distributed them up to some other locations where I'll show you in a second that are so much easier. But I did want to show you guys this spot just in case you want to go here, but this is my least recommended place to get element shards now. Now back up here at this Wyvern Trench, there's some new element shard crystals all the way down to the other side of the trench. So I'll show you the location in just a second, but if we go to the other end where the trench stops and look over here to the side, you're going to find a good-sized pile of element crystals. And honestly, fire wyverns are nasty to deal with, but they're better than the Magmasaur cave, and you can get almost as many crystals right there. This is the exact GPS coordinates of that crystal location. But once again, this is my least recommended area to get element shards. Now right at the top of the Wyvern Trench, there's this land bridge that goes across it and a lava flow going across that. And we're right about here. We're going to head up to the top of that lava river, and there's a big lava fall that goes around the entrance to a cave. This is actually one of the artifact caves, but if we head inside, we're going to find a lot of nasty stuff waiting for us. It's going to give you a lot of trouble, but you can come in at night, stealth past all of it with a Desmodus, and make it really easy to get in here. And once you're inside this cave, there's a lot more nasty stuff in the middle, but there's a bunch of element crystals all around the left-hand side. And then again, on the right-hand side, down near the bottom, there's another big pile of element crystals. And even though there's a lot of nasty stuff in here, most of the stuff that's going to give you trouble can't fly, which is really easy to just get it to chase you off a cliff, bake it, and especially if you've got a Desmodus, you can fight off the other bats, and then have all the element to yourself. Just be careful, because there are wild Desmodus that will spawn in here, and they can be much more deadly and pick you off your mounts. So we're here in this huge valley on the northern continent. We're not too far from the redwoods. There's Helm's Deep Castle over there. And on the north side of this valley, you'll see a place where the autumn-colored leaves meet the green area, right about here. And if we head up there, there's a path that kind of winds up here, and right here is the location of the entrance to the lava cave. Now, this lava cave has 2 artifacts inside, so it's very dangerous. There's a lot of nasty stuff that's going to attack you, so I would highly recommend bringing a Desmodus in the nighttime when you can cloak and just disappear, nothing can see you. But if we head straight back here into this main chamber, you're going to find this place where these rocks kind of slope downward, and at the base of these rocks right next to the lava is a bunch of element nodes. These are all going to contain tons of element shards, and you will have a lot of nasty stuff attacking you. You'll probably have to kill the bats, but you can kill those with a good Desmodus, and then if anything else comes down to attack you, just lure it into the lava, and then you can harvest all of this stuff as much as you want. Now, before you can craft element shards into element, you will need a tech replicator, which requires 100 element to craft, and unlocking it, you may not have enough element just from that boss fight. To get a little bit more, you could use element ore. If we head to the western island, this swamp island, and go to this cave opening right here, look directly to the east where there's that big snow peak mountain, and line yourself up in the very center of the ocean along that line, and you look down into the ocean, it's right about where that pink dolphin is on the map. You're going to find these hexagon-shaped stones all around, and there's an opening at the end of that right here. And if we head straight down to the bottom of that, is the most dangerous place in all of Fjordur, full of mosas, alpha squids, all kinds of stuff. But at the very bottom of this is a lava trench, and if you can avoid getting eaten and get down to the bottom of this trench, along the sides are these rocks that have these little purple crystals on them, and if we harvest those with even a pick, we will get element ore. If you can make it back out safely with that element ore, you can take it to the purple aberration cave that I showed you earlier in this video, and there's 2 charge nodes inside that'll let you craft element just like you do on any aberration map. Probably the simplest way to get the element you need for that replicator is just to beat some more bosses or mini bosses until you've got enough element for that. Or once you unlock the engram, you can craft unstable element in your inventory from 1,000 element dust, which you can get from killing tech dinos or breeding them. And if you are extremely lucky, you can get a gacha that produces element dust, but it's maybe a 1 in 100, 1 in 200 chance to get one of those element gachas. But if you do tame or breed like 1 or 200 gachas, you should eventually get an element gacha. But once you get that tech replicator built, you can craft all of the element you need from these element shard locations that I showed you in this video. And I really hope this video gets you all the element you need. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if it helped you, and drop a comment and let us know which way you like to get your element on Fjordur. And keep an eye on this channel because we've got lots more Fjordur resource guides coming out really soon that are going to help you so much. Thanks for watching this video from the Ark Survival Guide. Please give it a thumbs up, share it around, and leave a comment. That helps us so much, and we love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video full of tricks that will help you win at Ark. While you wait, here's more videos you can watch right now, and we will see you in the next video.